America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What's up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We are indeed live today. It's the first day back to school. I had to take my daughter to school this morning. She was lollygagging around the house, and I got to go back to the school and take a damn what's her instrument? Tuba. How you forget a damn tuba, child? Anyway, it's a good day. She looked beautiful. She got a little outfit, got her hair done, fried that, and later decided this is her 8th grade year. Do you guys remember when you were in the 8th grade? For God's sakes, OMG. Let's get right into the show. My friends are rocking with me today. Let me see. First of all, Victor Marshall is in the building. I see you, brother. Andromeda is in the building. You get to see Andromeda rock with me this Friday. And Alfreda Jackson, always a pleasure to see you, sis. All the way from, I think, the Virgin Islands or something like that. Welcome to the show, Miss Alicia Cooper. What's up, Alicia?
Hey, how you doing, Rodney?
Are you on vacation?
Yeah, I'm in Cancun right now.
Cancun. So are you with like your love of your life, or you out there with a dude?
Yeah, I'm out there with my family. Yep. My family.
That ain't the same thing. I thought y'all was asking you, was you with a dude out there?
No, I wish.
Hey, you know what? The beautiful thing about being a comedian is you get to go and rock all these beautiful places. I got a chance to go on a cruise with you this year. Tom Joyner Cruise was really outstanding. And got to meet your sister for the first time, man.
Yes.
You guys are like almost twins. So what was it like to hang out on the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage with your sister?
It was a lot of fun because we share a dad. So, and we have a 11-year age difference. So we didn't grow up together. She grew up an only child with her mom, and I grew up an only child with my mama. And we forged a relationship as adults. So it's just good to be able to hang out as adults and just have a good time. And we had a good time.
You know what? That's an interesting concept, because I was telling a friend today, I think siblings that share a father are more related than siblings that simply share a mother, because all your DNA is in your dad.
Oh, wow.
And stuff like that is in your dad. So yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we look so much alike.
That's why y'all look so much alike. Well done, Pops. Alicia Cooper's in the building. How about this? ALYCIA. How often do people misspell your name?
99.9% of the time.
Yeah, I've been knowing you for years. I got your name in my phone wrong, and you sent it over to me. I was like, who the fuck?
But let me tell you, Rodney, I try to gently correct you and everybody else, because you sent a text and my name will be spelled wrong, and I'll reply, and then at the bottom I spell it correctly. And I'm like, I hope they catch this. Don't nobody catch it.
I caught it because that's what happened. And I was like, you know what? Let me not, because I'm really conscious, as long as I've been doing this show, not to mess people's names up if I can help it. Another name that I messed up right here, this young man coming to the stage. Had the pleasure of watching him probably throughout his whole career, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago's finest, Mr. Mark Henderson. What's up, Mark? How are you?
What up, fam? What's good with y'all?
I've been putting a K at the back of your name for many years.
I get that. I always tell people, like, my mother didn't know how to spell, so she spelled it with a C instead of a K.
but RC is a cool ass name.
Everybody spells it with a K, though.
But it helps you in the union, though. It helps differentiate you in the union.
Oh, okay. I like that. I joined the union.
Tony McCovey just checking in. Good morning, Alicia Cooper and Mr. Perry. Tony McCovey, man, I've been knowing this guy for many years. He's working over there at Monique's show, and one of the good guys, man. Mic'd me up many times. Mark Henderson is in the building, man. Mark, I'm a fan, bro. Let me ask you this: you're a comedian. People say, "Man, that dude's a great writer." Are they implying that you are less of a comedian?
I have a debate about that because I go back and forth with that because a lot of people be like, "Man, you're a great writer. You should write for other people." Like, what does that mean? Does that mean you don't think I'm a good stand up, or I should just write for other people? Like, so
what you trying to say, motherfucker?
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of times I take that as a compliment, but sometimes like you give me like a sad ways compliment.
Yeah, man. I mean, like to me, you're an outstanding stand-up comedian and you're an outstanding writer. But you know, sometimes we diminish our writers, especially in the Black community. We diminish our writers and producers to something less than.
Right. I've felt that throughout the career, here and there, but it don't matter.
It don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter. Especially if you're getting them checks. How about this? Alicia Cooper been writing and producing and directing and doing everything for years. And we're gonna get into that before we get done with the show. I want to bring up my next guest for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, he's an actor, he's a comedian, and I think he writes and produces as well. Welcome to the show, Mr. Rod Minger. What's up, Rod?
What's up, people? How y'all doing?
What up?
Hey, Rod.
Now that's Rod, not Rodney at all.
Nah, nowhere near.
You're Roderick.
Roderick, yes. On the
Roderick.
Roderick, you know, just take the E on out. They're gonna take it out for me. So
Robert. hey, Rod Minger, you almost too tall to be a comedian, bro.
I've heard that before. I've heard that.
You almost too tall. You right on the edge. You're what? You're a good 6'1", 6'2"?
6'1".
6'1" is the, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's Ray Gordon, there's Sinbad, there's some tall comedians out there, but comedians generally live around 5'4" and up.
The truth. All the top 10 are short. Martin, Kev, who else short? Cat, Eddie Murphy, all them short. You're right. Damn.
Eddie Murphy might be 5'10" though. He may be 5'10". I was watching a documentary about him last night. He looks taller than I thought he was.
He's taller than them. Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I'm taller than Kevin. That's all I need. Kevin a smooth 5'2" to
5'3". He's 5'3" though, right?
He may be 5'3", but I think he's more like 5'4". Well, I know Cat might be a little taller than him at 5'4" though.
Is he taller than Benny Pitts?
Everybody taller than Benny Pitts. I'm sure. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just talking out the side of my neck. Hey, man, a lot of show today to get to. Alicia Cooper is in the building. Mark Henderson is in the building, and my man Rod Minger. Here's the question of the day, guys. How long do you wait to move on? Like, let's say whether that thing is a breakup, whether that thing is if you lose. Like my friend, her husband passed away. She said she waited 7 months before she began to date again. Is that acceptable? Like, how much time should be in that gap before you get back into living life? Mark, your thoughts.
Say it again. Oh, my thoughts. That's a very good question. I know I was in a situation a couple of years ago, so it took me about a year to get over the situation.
Okay.
But I do wish I would have moved on like way sooner than that. So I say I'll give it 2 months.
2 months? Goodness gracious! Not for a death.
Oh, you said specifically a death. I thought you just meant in general.
No. This is me going deeper into it. That's all. I apologize. I didn't say that at all. I mean,
a death.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's a difference if they're dead or if they're down the street. You know, if somebody.
What's the difference? Like, how long is long enough?
I think if they dead, you should give them a year. You know,
a whole year.
Yeah,
so you got. I mean, what? I think you give them till you're no longer mourning.
Yeah, it takes me a year. You know, that's usually. Yeah, I don't get it. When somebody dies, it takes me a year to get it together. But if they down the street, it takes me 3 years because I be partying and having a good time. I got my life back. You know, all that time I wasted. I give myself 3 years of just party time.
Goodness gracious. Rod Minger, man, you a married guy. How long is long enough, man? If something happens to your significant other, how long do you give that person? And I'm gonna put the caveat on it. You're a sexual creature. You need you some booty cat to make it through life.
Yeah, that's funny you said that. 'Cause I was gonna say there's two types of moving on. There's moving on to satisfy your lustful and sexual needs, and there's moving on for actual companionship. Now, sexual needs.
You know what? Come on, give me that. Give me that.
Yeah. So sexual needs can happen almost immediate. That can happen within the same damn month. Let's just be realistic.
Wait a minute.
Let me be real. Because let's be real. Even when they're alive, you barely holding on every month anyway. Okay. So once they're gone, the sexual and the physical part is easy. Right? Now, for companionship, it's like Mark said, you need to make sure that you are in a place where you are actually mentally over them, where you're not in the next relationship, bringing them up all the time, being triggered by their memories with the next person. They ain't got nothing to do with the new person. You know, you got to hang in those circles. You know what I'm saying? So that takes time.
So Roger don't want to be like, that scrunchie you wearing reminds me of Tina.
Yeah. I went on a date with a girl one time, way before my wife. We went on a date, man, and she started drinking.
Way before.
Tell us anything.
And we was at a happy hour at an old Charlie's. I'll never forget. And man, she got a little buzz, and she started venting to me, talking about how happy she was. She had just got out of a relationship, but as she was venting, she started crying.
Oh shit!
I'm like, ma'am, you have no business out with nobody. You don't need to be.
You need to get off this date. Yes.
Your ass need to be in the house watching Netflix. Period.
Why did you smash?
No, I did not smash. I ain't go out with it no more. That was a bit much for me. I'm cool. I don't want
to. You're a good guy, Rob Minger. I know my friends would have took that lady down that night.
I don't want to see your vagina.
Hey, nobody want no pity stuff, but we will take it. All right, moving on. I want to play this video for y'all. What y'all think of this, man? I really want to get your opinion. We got the guys on the show today. It's 3 guys. Alicia Cooper, I want to get your opinion as well, because this is so lame to me. Oh, my God.
My homeboy got mad at me. Now he ain't talking to me because we in the club, and he trying to talk to these women, but he married. And I told him, hey, bro, you need to cut that out. He talking, man, why you hating, bro? I ain't hating. I ain't tell you to walk down that aisle. I ain't tell you introduce me to this woman and you go get that ring on your finger. Got me out on this wedding, spending all this money to come to y'all wedding to watch you come in this club and cheat and mess it all up. That's my money I spent on your wedding. I spent my money on your wedding. And I spent a lot of it too. We all in Vegas and all of that, all these casinos, and I'm spending all of my money. Nah, y'all stand together. You the one introduced me to this lady. Got me calling her sis all the time and all that. I'm not finna be lying in this woman's face. Boy, you better go get you a drink. I pay for it. Get you a drink and sit down somewhere, bro, because you ain't finna. Nah, I spent too much money on y'all wedding.
Ain't he absolutely breaking a man law? Like, fellas, tell me, like, would you ever treat, like, I mean, Marty, you single in them streets, you wouldn't throw your guy under the bus just because he married now, right?
No, that's their business. I don't know their situation. I don't know what she done did. I don't know what he done did. I'm minding my business. That's you, because after you move on, I'm still your friend. If you say you're moving on and I get on your side and y'all get back together, I'm the bad guy. So I'm just completely neutral in that whole scenario. Do what you want to do. That's your life.
Wow, I'm not mad at that. Alicia Cooper, is this guy lame or is he making a good point, man? He paid for all his money. He was in the wedding. He had to buy a tuxedo. He had to help get the flowers. Hey, is he making a good point?
Man, I love this dude, whoever he is, because as a comic, you know, we look for originality. And I've never heard that point of view before. That was very original. You know, you gonna stay married. I just flew into Vegas and got this tux and shit. You about to fuck this whole thing up and got this shower gift and this damn wedding gift and shit, and you gonna play around? Nah, hell no. I agree with him. That was so creative, and you never hear that. I would expect a woman to say that. So you never hear that from a man's point of view. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was brilliant. I like him.
Alicia said that's all. That's something that a woman would say. Is that true, Rob Minger? Ain't that really a lame ass point of view? Your boys can't throw you under the bus. Now you ain't gonna dip out on your lady, but don't be a hater at the club. Let me have some fun.
Hey dog, but you missing the worst part. The worst part is he did that damn post. You can talk to your homeboy like that while y'all together at the bar between you and him. You gonna do a social media post? You see how Alicia said, "Oh, she a woman would say that."
Yeah,
bro, a woman would say that to a homegirl, but she ain't gonna do no Instagram post. She ain't gonna do no Instagram post, bro. I don't like that.
That's true.
Right? How about that?
It's a lame move.
I think it's super lame. Man. I was so as I watched the video, I was mad. I was literally mad at this guy.
My homeboy got mad at me. Now he ain't talking to me because we in the club and he tried to talk to these women, but he married.
I talk to your ass either, dog.
You eating chicken wings on a video. You got greasy fingers being a hater. You different, bro. You're a different dude.
But, you know what? If more men were like him, if more men were like him, the divorce rate wouldn't be over 50%. I like him.
Wow. Alicia Cooper has said she has spoken.
Alicia,
all right, Alicia, are you this type of girl?
Wait, Alicia. There are a lot of men like this, okay? I have guys, like, hey, dog, you sure? I've asked him, but the code is broken from the video. There's some men like, hey, dog, don't do it. Now, like Mark said, we ain't finna fight you over it. I'm not finna fight you because you want to kill your wife. That's you. But I'm like, hey, dog, you sure? You sure about that?
But Rod, but what I'm talking about is the fear of having it put on social media. He's added an extra level of fear to the cheating man.
Wow.
And I love it.
How about that?
Of course you do, Alicia.
Hey, you know, it's crazy we even talking about this subject because it's one of those things, man. There's so many things that's taboo in the man world. And to me, blowing up one of your guys is totally unacceptable, man.
Lame.
Even if he a piece of shit, you just never blow him up.
Yeah.
But
the
you
worst
know
thing
what,
about
Rodney?
Social media is all of his married friends, all of their wives gonna be like, well, which one is he talking about?
How about that?
Yeah, but let me tell y'all, but we can't be hypocritical though. What do we say to white people? We tell white people, if you're not a racist, you won't get called a racist. If you're not a cheater, you ain't got to worry about your boy doing this to you.
You know what, Alicia Cooper?
You about to piss me off this morning. I'm tired of it now. I'm sick of it. You're going too far.
But like I said, we don't know what's going on in their situation. Did the wife cheat first? Be a cheat back.
Thank you.
Could be a cheat back. Wow. Stay out of their business. Stay out of their business.
Black women cheat, man.
Hey, I've even told my son that before because my son was his sister was getting into it with this guy, and they would, I was like, son, this gonna sound bad, but you need to stay out of that. if they gonna get back together,
yep,
and you gonna be the one that ain't invited to the barbecue no more.
Yep, and you still going.
And it's too many times. All right. How do y'all feel about toxic girls? Toxic girls.
Go ahead, Alicia.
In what sense?
You know what? At least you brought you. That's a great point. That's a great point. In what sense? Like this young lady right here. Check her out.
I'm sitting here thinking, one of my toxic traits.
She is pie. Hey, is this a reality? Like if you're in a relationship, Rob Minger, do you expect of course you're gonna talk to your lady every day, all day, right?
Yeah. Not all day. No, I'm not a big phone person, but we're gonna be consistent in our communication though. But no, I'm not talking to you all day. I don't want to talk to myself all day. You know what I mean? Like some women want too much communication though. Like it's a lot. Now, what you do got to build is a boundary where there is a consistency going on. Like me and my wife were long distance for our first year. So there was certain times we set aside through each day, like, hey, I'm gonna call you at this time. Your break is at this time. We worked on cruise ships. I know Mark and Alicia didn't know that. So, we were on two different sides of the country. So we had to pick specific times. But outside those specific times,
and y'all had to get in those windows because Wi-Fi may or may not be working at certain times of the day, blah, blah.
Correct. So that has to be established. But I ain't talking to you all damn day. Hell no.
Mark Henderson, you out there in them streets, you're a single man. Talk to him.
I recently had a toxic situation. Say it again.
Is she too needy?
Oh, definitely. I recently had a toxic situation, and I'm to the point where it's time to detox, and I'm not doing any more toxic situations. It messes with you mentally every day. I mean, I get where a person wants to talk to you, they need to talk to you. But if it's getting like to that point where you got to talk to them every break, every time they think you're available, that's just you're so overstepping your boundaries, and you're just too needy. That's something you need the therapist for.
Fair.
Hey, Alicia Cooper, does this go both ways? Is dudes asking for this type of time too?
Some do, but I think it all comes back. When I watched the video, what I saw from that young lady was insecurity. You know, she seemed hella insecure. And I think, you know, we all would probably agree with this. Relationships work because of friendships. You know, you have to be friends with somebody in order for it to work long term. And if she has a friend that she's in a relationship with, she wouldn't sound like that. She sounds like somebody that doesn't trust. She sounds like somebody that's very needy, you know, very clingy, and that doesn't really work well long term. So she sounds a bit much.
But that's what it basically is. They're just basically trying to check up on you to make sure you're not cheating. They need to know where you are at all times. If it's like too long in between.
Or maybe, guys, maybe she just in love.
No, sir.
Son,
I love Rodney. That is not. How many times do you talk to your wife when you go on the road, Rodney? A day.
To be honest, when I'm on the road, we talk more than we do when we're face to face. Like when I'm on the road, we might talk 4 or 5 times a day. Like I'm gonna talk to her right before I go up. I'm gonna talk to her when I get back to the room. I'm gonna talk to her some point during the day, and I might talk to her when I first get off the plane.
Yeah, that's the married kid right there. That's the married kid. It is. That's the married kid.
She be like, you only want to talk to me when you're on the road. I be like, what? Who are you? You crazy, lady.
So you actually talking? You're not texting?
No, you gotta talk.
I'm not a texter. Same. If I text more than 2 lines to your ass, I'm about to call.
And then I'm the type, Rodney, you probably like me with this too. I'm not a texter either. And everybody always think I'm responding dry. I'm like, it's not dry, but it's too much to text. So we got to have a conversation. It's too much to text. I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like texting no damn long ass paragraph worth of shit. All right, guys. Last video of the day. What's up, Rodney Hardiman is in the building. What's up, Rod? Rodney said, we know immediately it's not worth it. Have a plan as to what type you want. She wasn't insecure. She's straight ghetto. Talk about her ghetto friends. Oh, that wasn't called for, Rodney. You ain't had to talk about the girl. And what's wrong with a ghetto girl? I love a good ghetto. The ghetto or the better. I love me a good ghetto girl.
Yeah, she was hood now. That was a hood chick. I know hood chick. She was straight from where I'm from, Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah, that was hood.
I like that type of shit.
She said, fuck you talking about, Mark. You heard her? Fuck you talking about. I knew right.
Right.
All right. New game I made up for the show. This is called Absolute Facts. I'm gonna shoot y'all some absolute facts. Y'all tell me what y'all thoughts are on them. Let's see. Hey, let me find it right here. Oh, there we go. Absolute fact. Mark Henderson. Beyonce is the best performer ever.
False. You said facts? That's completely
absolute
false.
Fact, Mark Henderson.
Come on, man. Michael Jackson, dude.
Who?
Michael Jackson, and give respect to Prince as well. But I'm older, so this generation don't really know about them. But you know about him, Roddy. What are you talking about?
I know about him. I like Mike. I like Hammer more than Mike and Prince.
Stop it. Cap.
Stop. Yes.
Cap.
Throw a cap. What?
Beyonce is the best performer ever. Rod Minger, what's your thoughts?
No, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson all day.
Michael Jackson. What about James Brown?
Michael Jackson was a better performer than James Brown.
You on crack cocaine? Alicia Cooper.
James Brown was.
I'm with them. I would give Michael, Prince, then Beyonce.
And you and this James Brown stuff, you remember the feud between Michael Jackson and James Brown and MC Hammer? I think that's what really ruined MC Hammer's career because he tried to come against Michael Jackson.
That might be true. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Alicia Cooper. This is a little lewd, but I'm just throwing it out there. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Vagina is way better than head.
What?
Vagina is way better than head.
Well, everything female is way better than anything male.
I
That's a fact.
can't disagree with that, man. I can't disagree with that.
You can't disagree with that. Mark Henderson.
Facts.
Big facts. I think it was
All right, Rob Minger, here we go. A crazy woman is crazier than a crazy guy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why there's a show called Snapped. It's all about crazy ass women killing men over love. 70% of the women that are in prison are over love crimes. Crazy women are out of control, bro. Absolutely. Dudes just get mad, want to fight a little bit. Not that it's okay, Alicia. I'm not saying that. But most times,
It sounds like you said that. It sound like
listen. Most times, like, man, that nigga crazy. He hit me a couple times. Niggas don't live to tell their stories.
Wait a minute. Mark Henderson, a crazy woman is crazier than a crazy guy. Now, I've known some damn crazy guys, and when they crazy, they super crazy.
Yeah, I've been hearing way more stories about the crazier dudes doing like murder/suicide. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the fellas are a little bit more crazy on that one.
Alicia Cooper, crazy women are crazier than crazy guys. What's your thought?
I agree. I think it has to do with the estrogen.
Thank you.
You know, and the fact that we can create life. But I think gay guys are crazier than lesbians.
Wow, how about that?
You see them snatching weaves out and yanking all kinds.
Hey guys, is out of control.
They videos is way worse.
And it's super out of control. Okay.
Fair. It's fair.
All right, guys. Y'all probably don't even care about this. Mark Henderson. We have never been to the moon. America. Humans.
What's the question?
It's absolute fact. We've never been to the moon.
Stop it.
Oh, you talking about like video? I believe that. Yeah, I don't think we ever been to the moon. I don't believe that video was real.
I'd say we ain't been back.
Yeah. No,
And what's the technology to help you lift off from the moon on the comeback?
Yeah, make it through re-entry and all of that. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Alicia Cooper, we have never been to the moon, an absolute fact, or no? What's your thoughts?
I think we had. What was the guy's name that they said went to the moon? Was it that Buzz guy? What was his name?
Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong was up there.
Yeah, the reason I'm gonna say yeah is because I watched the movie Hidden Figures.
Yes.
And remember, the black lady was the human computer who helped them with all this stuff.
Everything. If she had known.
So if they didn't make it, then that negates her. So I'm gonna go with yes.
Let's not. You know what? I think they might have did that to get black people on board. Because you got a great point. Rob Minger, we ain't never been to the moon. What you think?
We've been to the moon, bro. Because white people want to move up there, and whatever they want to
They
go.
trying to get out of here.
They gonna get up out of here. Okay, we run out of oxygen. White folks already got a plan to go to the goddamn moon. We absolutely been up there.
They gonna gentrify the moon.
Figure it out, bro. It's a way to go to the damn moon, bro. They done been up there. They got cameras. There's cameras up there already. I know it's a Starbucks up there. I already know.
It's a Starbucks on the moon.
You already know it. White folks ain't playing. They ain't going nowhere without their coffee.
The moon bucks.
You're insane. All right, here you go. Rob Minger. I'll take Chick-fil-A service over Popeye's flavor. Absolute fact. I'll take Chick-fil-A service over Popeye's flavor.
Cap. Now, I do like good customer service, but if I want flavor, I'm hungry. I done had a little something to drink, and I got that drunk hunger. There's a Chick-fil-A and a Popeyes right next door to each other, and there's no line. Right. I'm going to Popeyes 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna disagree with what he just said, because you can go into Popeyes and the line is completely empty, and they will still act like they don't see you standing right there waiting to be.
I know you see me.
That's my pet peeve. Like, at least address me. Say we'll be with you in a minute. They will just leave you there.
I can't stand bad service, man. And my Popeyes around the corner give me bad service all the time. Alicia Cooper.
Yeah, Popeyes gonna give you bad service. They gonna give you bad service. Chick-fil-A
service over Popeye's flavor.
No, Chick-fil-A nuggets too salty. So I'm gonna go ahead on and take my chances with the bad Popeyes. That damn red beans and rice, it ain't nothing like that.
Thank you. Hey, at least them damn nuggets is salty as hell. Don't the hell be going on?
What's going on?
It's a damn limit.
Yeah, they trying to kill us earlier.
This is the first time I ever heard of white people over seasoning their food.
I don't know. People, that should be salty. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
Alicia
Lemonade.
Usher is better than Chris Brown. Absolute fact.
Back.
Mark, we going.
I would say dancing, Chris Brown has it, but overall, Usher has it.
Usher.
Yeah.
If I had to pay money for a concert and I could only pay for one, it would be Usher.
Alicia, if you have not been to Vegas to see that Usher show at the MGM, it is.
You saw it?
I saw it. I went last year. I went last year in July. Awesome.
See, I looked and it said the tickets only go to October. If he renews, I'm going to go in 2024.
And the secret is that the tickets are very expensive, Rodney, but it's the secret. If you stay at the MGM, you get a discount.
Really?
Yeah, people try to go and stay somewhere else. So me and my wife went. We stayed at the MGM, so all we had to do was go downstairs for the concert.
Come on now.
The full package.
But how do they know that you stand at the MGM when you buy your tickets?
When you go to the website, it's like it's the option to get the Usher tickets.
Got it. Hey,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
I know you don't have no problem with your lady, man, because you mentioned your lady. She's an awesome human being. But we saw Keke Palmer get felt up by Usher. Were you prepared? You prepared for your lady to go down and get sung to?
She can get sung to, but her ass wouldn't have been out. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. If she take me to see Janet Jackson called me on stage, I'm absolutely going. Let's just be realistic.
Oh, you do the whole Janet thing when you be locked to the
thing? Bro, and my wife, you know what my wife gonna do? She gonna record it. She gonna record the whole thing.
Make a video. Yeah.
But my penis ain't gonna be out. I'm not gonna be half naked. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
So yeah, Keke Palmer did have her booty out a little bit.
A lot of it.
Wow.
Both
Mark Henderson, this is your era, man. Keke Palmer is your age group, man. Is she out of control? Could she be your girl?
No, not in that scenario. Of the whole scenario. My only thing with that whole scenario is if you know your man has a problem with that, and you still do it, then that's going to cause problems. If he doesn't have a problem with it, fine. But I just think in a relationship, I need to respect my girl. She needs to respect me. We'll have that discussion of what we think is disrespectful. But if you go past what I think is disrespectful, and I go past what you think is disrespectful, it's always going to be a problem in that relationship.
Fair.
Alicia Cooper, I think you got the right bubbles for this question.
Yeah, the problem for her scenario was it was already a powder keg because she was doing all that and her man was jobless. So he's not going to have the esteem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if her man was gainfully employed and doing his own thing, and she was, even if she had her butt out and all that stuff, it would have been a little bit better. But he at home, no job, already feeling inadequate, and then you add that on top of it, it's over.
All right, Alicia Cooper. Being funny is better than being cute. Yes or no?
Absolutely. Because humor makes relationships last longer. If you look at the comics, the male comics, they all been married 50, 60, 70 years. Bill Cosby and all them old ones, Bob Hope, all of them 50, 60, 70. What's the old man, the little shriveled up old man? He was real shriveled up. All of them 60, 70 years old, long marriages. George Burns.
Burns is dead, ain't he?
All of them dead. But they was married like
really
60. Yeah, they was married 60 years before they died. So it's the humor that kept that going. You know, so I think the humor, because you're not gonna be as cute as you were when you 80 and 90 years old. What keeps it going is the humor.
Mark Henderson, like your skin is looking immaculate. I'm gonna just say
that. I would say the cuter they are, sometimes the more toxic they are. So a sense of humor goes a long way. Like that just breaks all barriers. You're having fun.
I don't want no funny bitch. Like my wife be trying to be funny. She's sarcastic as hell. I'm like, if you don't shut up, lady.
Well, that's because she ain't funny.
Funny, actually. She's funny.
You ain't gonna tell a funny person to shut up because you're too busy laughing.
I don't want to hear it. Shit. All right, Rod Minger. Being funny is better than being cute.
No, it is not. It is not. She got to be cute because you got to be attracted to them for a minute. I don't care what nobody say. They say all these different things, spiritual insides, and
Get that.
Hey, bro, the first thing you notice when you see anybody is how they look, and then once you fall for them, yeah, you're gonna get their personality too, but then you still got to have something to look at, or your ass gonna run.
Absolute fact. Mark Henderson, bad breath will make me stop being your friend.
Facts.
You break up a friendship over some funky breath?
If we hanging out all the time and you ain't getting that taken care of, you got to ride in the car with me and I got to always crack the window. Yeah, that's gonna cause too many problems.
Yeah,
Lisa Cooper, tell me Mark Henderson is losing his damn mind.
No, he's right. There's too much stuff out here for your breath to be bad. You know, there's too many products. There's too much stuff you can do nowadays. If your breath's stinking today, your ass stinking. Because there's too much stuff out here.
Your ass is definitely on fire. Yes.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Oh man,
Rod Minger, if your ass got bad breath, I'm gonna stop being your friend.
Man, I'm a good friend. So your breath stink, I'm gonna always have gum ready for you. I'm gonna have gum ready for you. I'm gonna have the Listerine strips. I know a couple niggas with some bad breath. I know a couple of women with some bad breath. You know, just wop, wop. I always have mints on deck. I'm always in an offering spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm always handing it over. And then what I do to make it not look disrespectful, I pop one for myself and then I slide one of them.
You got to take one for yourself. Rodney Hardiman is in the building. Thank you for tuning into the show. My name is Rodney Perry. Tune in to Rodney Perry Live. Mark Henderson in the building. Alicia Cooper with a Y is in the building. And of course, Rod Minger is in the building. Hey, y'all, let's check this video out. I want to see y'all thoughts on this.
Regardless how the next person feel, I'm not going to take my flag down. If I got anything to do with it, ain't no monument going to come down.
Daniel Sims says he was adopted as a child.
My whole family's white. Went to all white school, grew up in an all white neighborhood. My grandfather was white, and he was the main one that fought in this war here. And he's taught me everything I know.
He explains how he'd feel if the statues and flag were relocated.
It may make my blood boil if they just come up here and feel like they can just tear it down. I don't see me still living if they do that right there. That monument ain't hurting nobody. That monument ain't killing a soul. It ain't talking bad to nobody. It ain't even racist.
But Dunstan said,
Hey, yo, Alicia Cooper, how misguided is this young man?
Yeah, I thought it was a skit.
Hey, it's not a skit. It reminds you of the Dave Chappelle skit, though,
with the blind black white supremacist.
Blind.
Yeah. First of all, he sounds crazy, and he is crazy, and he ain't married to nobody black. And this fool need to go sit the heck down so he don't want to be alive no more. You got bigger issues than that daggone monument, and it's coming down. So I feel bad for you.
How about that? Now I will say this, Mark and Rod and Alicia. When I was growing up, I didn't know the Dixie flag was bad. I was watching the General Lee and the Dukes of Hazzard, the Duke boys. It did occur to me wasn't no blacks in Hazzard County, but I did watch the show, and then I didn't realize how bad it was. Mark Henderson, what's your thoughts when you look at this guy, man?
They always try to find the one person that's like that to try to justify their reason of trying to keep him around. But I don't know. I just never understand why people like that even think like that. Like, even though you may have not been mistreated yourself, you still see all the injustices done to black people. So I just don't get how people can have that point of view.
Hey, you'll be surprised, man. A lot of people are and they can justify it too. They'll find a way to make it work in their minds. Rod Minger, what's your thoughts, man? You from Alabama?
Yeah.
You know, what's your thoughts?
I can't even fathom it, man. You know, because being raised, like you said, being raised in Alabama, like this is pushed down our throats way harder than people from Midwest and up north. So seeing stuff like this to me is just like, it's blasphemous. You know, like unbelievable. Like, I still think it's a skit. I think you want to get some views. I think you want to go viral. And then, because, bro, he can't go out there and protest with no white people about their statue. He couldn't stand out there during the Black Lives Matter movement because he's one of us, no matter how stupid he is.
Hey, how about this? And then he said he went to school with all the screw. And you can't be illiterate and a damn white supremacist.
Black white supremacy. And they said it's so bad for Dukes of Hazzard that nobody is like it's not in syndication nowhere.
Really?
Yeah, because of the controversy.
I would like to see.
I don't know. I didn't know that. I had no idea. That's a good one, Alicia. I did not know that at all because I remember fucking Tom Wopat and Bo and Luke Duke, and they would be jumping over shit. They never had no ramp. They just ride up to a hole and jump it. They had a mean ass horn. That mother car was incredible. I had a little toy Duke. I was a Duke boy. I had a little toy car.
You was a little black white supremacist.
I was this guy. I don't see why it's a problem.
Dump some ramps.
Yo, hey man, my friends on the show today, Mark Henderson, Alicia Cooper, and the great Rob Minger in the building. There's a what they talking about? There's a direct correlation between illiterate and white supremacy. Is that true? I don't know if that's true, but let's throw it out there.
Herschel Walker, yeah.
Wow.
Herschel Walker is a victim of PTSD from the football field, though. Ain't he?
So you got something going on.
It made him racist.
Hey, to be honest, I think these guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I think these guys that are Republicans for whatever, and I'm a Democrat because they generally have my interests for the most part, but they can't assume they got my vote either. You got to earn my vote every time.
Yeah,
that's what I approach it.
But when I hear Republican, I think that's synonymous with con man. Because I don't see not one Republican that's really not getting something for it. You know, it's especially the black ones. They going all the way to the bank with the lunacy they saying. So Democrats are Democrats because they have a good reason to be a Democrat. There's things they want to see change. They want to help the middle class.
They won't stand up for themselves enough for me though.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. New game. This or that. This or that. Here we go, real quick. This or that. Alicia Cooper. Makeup or fresh face?
It just depends. If I have something professional to do, it's gonna be makeup.
Okay. Well, you ain't got nothing. Okay, that hurt my feelings. Okay. Mark Henderson. Makeup sex or lunchtime sex?
Ooh. Lunchtime. Because I don't fight a lot, so.
What?
I don't need to make up a lot, so lunchtime.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
I won't be none. All right, Rob Minger, friends or family?
Friends.
This or that?
Friends.
Wow, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia Cooper, mom or dad?
Both.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with both on that. Mark Henderson, snitch or go to jail?
Snitch.
Nigga, if you relying on my story, nigga, you better go and lock yourself up. Rob Minger, potato salad or baked beans?
Oh, depending on who cooked it. God damn. I'm gonna go with the potato salad though.
All right, Alicia Cooper, beef or pork?
Beef.
Ooh.
And finally, Mark Henderson, good kids or bad kids?
Good kids.
I like a good bad kid though. That's smart mouth. I like a good badass kid. That just makes me happy. As long as it's not mine. Now my kids can't be bad, but
Right.
other people's kids can really be bad. I don't give a damn.
Rodney, are you into that gentle parenting?
You know what? We had this question yesterday, and I'll pose it to y'all right now. Great question, Alicia. Goodness gracious. Gentle parenting. I guess I am. I'm not a fan of corporal punishment. You know, we grew up getting beatings and stuff. I don't know if it works. I don't know if beatings work. What's your what do you
think they work?
You think they work? You think Alicia Cooper?
Well, the reason I say that is because when we were growing up and people were getting spanked, you call it beaten. People were getting spanked.
I don't know what you got, Alicia Cooper.
I got spanked. And anytime I got spanked, I deserved it. I deserved it. And I had opportunities to do something different.
No,
so when we were getting spanked, when we were getting spanked, we didn't have any school shooters.
Okay.
That's my empirical data.
Yep. Yeah. I'm for whoopings. Whoop them. They deserve whoopings. Don't beat them. I don't like the word beat.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever got beat. I got whoopings that I did deserve. Maybe one I didn't. But they even make for great stories with your family. When me and my siblings all get together, we talk about all our whoopings, and we be cracking up laughing to these days.
That shit ain't funny, man. I'd be mad to this day. That shit was a beating. My mom would make your ass go get the extension cord and rip it off the iron or some dumb shit. That shit was crazy. Rod Minger, man, you gonna be a dad one day. Tell me this, bro. You're not a corporal punishment dad. Can't be.
I'm not. See, I think it's categories, right? Like you just said, you got beat with the extension cord. Yeah. So you got the extension cord. Your mama snatched whatever she could get her hands on. Alicia said she got spankings.
Rodney got abused.
Yeah, Rodney, you got abused. That's the difference. But I went to a picnic down in Tampa this past weekend, and I absolutely could tell the difference between the kids that had gentle parenting and the kids that got their ass whooped. Kids need to know consequence, and then they don't show out in certain places. I'm at the picnic.
Let me throw this to y'all because y'all all agree. Let me throw this to y'all. You telling me you're gonna physically accost the smallest human being in your family?
You know, but see, Rodney, what it is they have to know that it's on the table.
That's it.
Because if they don't know that it's on the table, you got a ban sheet.
Right. It can't be daily.
Alicia Cooper. Hold on. Stop right there, people. Alicia Cooper, you didn't get no beatings like that.
I did not. But that's because I knew that. But the reason I didn't was because I knew it was a possibility.
Fair. That's it.
Get the hell out of here, Alicia Cooper. Mark Henderson, you didn't get you the smallest kid. You ain't getting no beatings like that.
Again, I didn't get beat. I got whooped. I got whooped a lot. I got a few whoops. I got whooped twice in one day one time, and I ran away.
How you get two ass whoopings in the same day? Craig?
I got a whooping. I got mad. I ran away, and I realized I couldn't make it out on my own. I came back, and I got a whooping for running away.
You ran away.
And never did it again.
And you never ran away again?
Yeah, I ran away. I ran away. My mama let me go, and she's like, somebody gonna kick your ass out eventually. I stayed with my buddy for like 4 days.
I went outside with a piggy bank in my book bag. Realized by like 6 o'clock, I had nothing else. I couldn't afford anything else to eat, nowhere to stay. Went right back home.
And
how old were you, Mark? How old were you?
I think I was like 11.
In Chicago?
Rod Minger.
In Chicago.
Right. In Chicago on the south side. Goodness gracious. Rod Minger, tell me this, man. I mean, you gonna be a dad. Are you really gonna beat these kids, man?
I'm not gonna beat them, Rodney, but they will get their ass popped. You see how that sounds different? They're gonna get their ass popped. They're gonna know, like, don't do this stupid stuff in public. Don't touch these types of things. Don't get into this.
But we don't solve no other problem like that. Like, it's people that need their ass whooped in real life. You don't whoop their ass. Why would you whoop this?
But he's not responsible for them.
Exactly. I can't be responsible by acting stupid at the comedy show. I just look. That's just an ignorant Negro to me. But if somebody in my house getting loud and I'm on the phone, I'm on a Zoom call or doing whatever, stay ass down.
Pop that thigh. Pop that thigh.
That was one smack.
Join us today. Marcus Harvey is checking in. What's up, Marcus Harvey? He said, "What's up out there, everybody?" Marcus Harvey.
Yeah.
We are. I believe the whoopings or the corporal punch, whatever you call it, is all residual from slavery, man.
But it is. But the closer you were to a slave, the worse you got. My great grandmother told me, because her grandparents were slaves, that picture that they had in the, on the frame with the man with his back busted out from the whips. That's how my great grandmother and them used to get disciplined. So each generation, it was better and better and better. So now pop on the thigh ain't so bad.
You saying slavery? It's even biblical. Like spare the rod, spoil the child. Like it's before slavery.
It's biblical, Rodney.
I'll take that, Mark Henderson. That's a great point. Man, you guys debated me today. It's been a great show, man. I can't thank y'all enough for coming on. Alicia Cooper, you got a new album coming out. Talk to me about it.
Yes, it's called Alicia Cooper for President, because people don't want Joe Biden or Donald Trump to run in this next upcoming election. So I'm running for president. I don't have $700 million.
You're going to be showcased on Sirius XM as well.
Yeah, it's already on. It's on 3 channels. She's So Funny, Kevin Hart, and Raw Dog. So it's on three stations right now. And you can get it on iTunes, Alicia Cooper for President. And when it comes time to vote, write my name in, because I'm the president you're going to want. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse them airline bag fees.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. Ladies and gentlemen, the super funny Alicia Cooper, man. Alicia, we go back so many years. I can't thank you enough for coming on the show, man. You just made my day.
Thank you. Rodney, I think you was present the very first time I ever got on stage in LA.
That might be true, man. I've been around a long time. I saw a lot of people. I saw a lot of firsts. Mark Henderson, Chicago's own, man. How do we stay in touch, bro?
Comedian Mark Henderson on Instagram or all social medias. Real fast though, let me just give some props to Alicia Cooper. I think that I saw last night 6 comedy albums.
Yeah.
People do not realize how hard that is to do. I got 1 comedy album out. I'm trying to still work on my next hour for my next comedy album, which I did the other one maybe like 4 years ago. It takes a lot of discipline and just being on stage, just being hilarious to have 6 hours worth of material. I take my hat off to you because that's not easy to do.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Kevin Hart to generate that type of, to put the work in, because you have to have your digital footprint be expansive.
Yeah.
Like I not only got my comedy albums, but I also got a comedy series I put together called Prank Answers, where I go into businesses and prank their customers. But I wanted to create something that I could do over and over, and so that becomes a part of my digital footprint. I make money off that stuff. You gotta figure out how to make money. I heard somebody on Instagram say this week, we're artists, so we never really focus on making money, and making money is a good way to start.
Yeah.
Rob Minger, how do we stay in touch, bro?
Follow me on all social media at Rob Minger. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And if y'all tuning in, I got a big birthday show at Uptown Comedy Corner this Saturday. Would love for y'all to pull up.
You know what? I'm in town, man. I probably will pull up on you, man. You always crazy funny, bro. And we worked together not too long ago at Table 25. Great time out. Great here in Atlanta. Ripping the stages. Where to next, Mark? Because I know you don't let no moss, no grass grow under your feet.
Back to New York. You said where to next?
Yeah.
Yeah, back to New York, doing the New York grind, trying to get into all the major comedy clubs out there. So,
how's it going, man? Because, shit, I have a hard time. The niggas be looking at me like, so what, you got 30 years?
Dude, the politics is hard. It's definitely hard, but I'm in 1 club so far. That's the Comic Strip. I'm working on 2 other ones. And thank you for introducing me to Keith Robinson, man. That's a real good dude. Mad props to him. That's one of the comedians I would say will try to look out for you and try to help you in this game.
Yeah, he's a good guy, especially once he know that you dope.
Yeah, so I just want to give major props to him. Like he's a different breed.
Yeah, he looked out for me, but since he had the stroke, the nigga be forgetting.
Even since he had the stroke, like he still just gives. Like that dude gives way more than I actually say than any other comedian I ever met. So he don't even know me. That's just off of your word, Rodney. So I appreciate you and Daphne.
Oh wow, good stuff.
Yeah.
Alicia Cooper, what's next, man? What's that? What comes out? What drop after the album?
I'm usually on Friday nights at the Comedy Store on Sunset. So if y'all ever in LA, stop by. And I got early September, I'm gonna be at a place in Dallas, Texas called TK's, because I've been staying local as much as I could. And then in November, I'm from DC, so I'll be at a place called the DC Comedy Loft. You can get the tickets now.
I like the DC Comedy Loft. You're gonna kill that. You're gonna kill it.
I can't wait.
You're gonna sell it out too much.
Yes, you can get the tickets for that right now on the DC Comedy Loft website. And follow me on Instagram at Alicia Cooper and the number 2. That's what I'm
When
on
you
primarily.
when you at DC Comedy Law? When
I'm
are
there.
you there?
I'm there in November.
Okay, that's gonna be a good look. Congratulations. That's a good club. I like it. It's small, but it's intimate and sexy. You know, that's a good place to record to catch an audio there too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing, either some audio or some video, because you're right. And DC is just fire. You know, the people are so intelligent. You just have a good time.
Yep. Hey, y'all, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Mark Henderson, Rod Minger, and Alicia Cooper, my guests for the day. Thank you so much. Andromeda said it's been a good show. Thank you, Andromeda. She said you guys did a great job.
Thanks, Andromeda.
Thanks.
Mad love, mad respect.
Hey, Tony McCovey.
Tony McCovey is still in the building. What about Sister Girl Productions is in the building? Hey, appreciate y'all. Hey, guys, that's our show for today. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. We'll be back tomorrow. That's our show for today. Hey, thank you guys.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey! Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's